Or hey guys, sorry for the delay. Discord is acting weird right now. Hopefully it fixes itself soon. But there's like a lot of messages that I'm not able to load. Regardless, thank you all for tuning in to the Ace Attorney. Let's get started from where we last left off. Where we last left off was Discord is down. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's acting weird. Hey GP, what's up? Hope it's going well for you. I think I saw what you were typing, but then I can't I saw what you were typing on during the aria, but I wasn't able to actually read what you sent. So yeah, that hopefully, eventually I can see the messages. How's the blind playthrough? It's pretty good so far. I can't say I'm super enthused about the examination stuff, like where you have not like examining the witnesses, but like the parts where you have to like go to certain locations and then examine the room and like talk to people. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but the cases are cool and the characters are interesting, so it's been enjoyable. This game could have benefited from voice acting. Let me know if you want advice. Okay, yeah, we'll do. Yeah, it's been handleable so far. We're about to start day 2 of this trial with the sisters, Turnabout sisters. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, because the last case in this game, there's a footnote you mentioned to people. Okay, yeah, I can circle back to you once I get closer to that. Seems like it's still a ways away though, because it's like halfway through this case or whatever, or this episode. But yeah, I'll definitely let you know then. Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dang place as this. It's really quite moving. Not. You stinking lawyer, I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen, Miss May. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. So, what is it you wish to ask me then, Starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? We have to do this. Really? Alright, let's go ahead and... We really shouldn't be talking with her, but she's already been cross-examined and stuff. Cross-examined? Whatever, anyway. Whatever. Let's just play the game. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. What? Okay. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? Aw, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, Creep. This woman is impossible to talk to. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it, bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer. Bottom? I can't tell, does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? Guess that expression's gonna be sustained, huh? I don't know. I just say, here, this is what you said. This is what you said. Hey, guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts. So get lost because, well, I'm not cooperating. Thanks, I noticed. Wow. Smile for the camera. This guard monitors the visitor room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. Maybe he just doesn't get to see a lot of women like Miss May in here. Anyway, guess we gotta move to Gatewater Hotel. I don't know. Yeah, seems like it. This is funny. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater's rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes. Our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It'll be great for business, sir. Whoa. Miss May has been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. You've played this whole franchise? Every last game, eh? Yeah. I think Stormclaimor was saying. I mean, I can see why. This game has a lot of personality. And it's easy to stay invested in the playthroughs. You know, you want to see what happens next, kind of thing. I could definitely see why. Alright, about Miss May. Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew her the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you will pardon the expression. Do I have the trilogy or just this game? I have the physical copies for the 3 DS games. I don't have anything else. I wanted to play the originals because that was the one I had initially watched. Or not, I shouldn't say original. The DS version was one of the versions I originally watched for a different Ace Attorney game. And it seemed like it was immersive enough. When I saw the trilogy's Steam entry, I didn't really like the way it looked comparatively. So I'm okay with this, even though it's emulating. Bellboy is the real killer. Hey, Stormclaimor. Yeah, Bellboy is a little peculiar, if I may say so myself. Yeah. Yeah, I like the DS version, so I don't mind. And it's nice because I can play on the go, too. I just drop the save file into the SD card, and then I can play on the go. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. You had a photo of that man. I'm quite sure I could identify him. You play the trilogy on Switch. Do you like it comparatively? Yeah, it has the remastered artwork. What do you think of it compared to the DS versions? A photo, Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Murder Manor? Anyway. Well, what do you think? You never played the DS ones? You enjoyed it very much? You've played all the games on other systems? Oh. So you played the older games through the like remastered versions, basically, if I'm understanding correctly. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. Yeah. Oh, okay. Nice. Nice. Gotcha. Dude, this is silly. I don't know. Let's see this. Huh? There's still a screwdriver stuck in that drawer. Ah, please leave that as it is, sir. That's the drawer of terror, hiding place of the murderer's wiretap. It's set to become one of the most popular attractions here. This guy's serious. I don't believe it. Okay. Anyway. A bottle and 2 glasses rest on the table. Why hasn't he cleaned these up by now? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir, but if you could please refrain from touching those. It's part of the decor. I call it the last drink before the murder. We'll be famous, the talk of the hotel industry. A simple bet. It's been recently made, nothing eye-catching here. Is it literally the same dialogue as when we first came? Nice weather again today. I can see the Fan Co. law offices, of course. Ah, yes. We plan to install a telescope in that window, of course. Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of a view to a kill. Just kidding, sir. Oh ho ho ho. By that look in his eyes, I'd say he was more than serious. Dire. Dude. A still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall. Yeah, bruh. Yeah. Anyway. Probably not the right place. I don't know. We just gotta do like Metrovania style, where we just literally go everywhere. Eventually we'll stumble on the thing that progresses us forward. Totally what the devs intended here. Looks like forensics is taking the day off today. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around, though. Oh, come on. Nah, I don't want to look around. Mia's favorite potted plant. I guess I'll have to water it now. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. The sky is blue, and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Anyway, okay, I'm not gonna do this. I am not gonna do this. I want to examine. And anyway, yeah, I don't want to do that. Huh. Looks like Grossberg is out to stay again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Okay. Surely we just got to go back to the detention center and it'll progress forward. You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. You won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now? You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Oh. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? I'm not telling. Look, he's being accused of murder. I don't think you want to be protecting him. Would you have sold out the late Miss Faye to the cops? No. See? Damn. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. He keeps saying that. Do I need to like just show her this or whatever? I don't know. Do I have to show her this? Hey, guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts. Sometimes just present everything until something happens. Yeah, that's about what I'm gonna do. That's what I gotta do. Okay, it's not this. Yeah. Yeah. Ha 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 ha. The attorney badge is so funny. This? What's funny about it? Is that a spoiler? Don't answer if that's a spoiler. Okay, none of this. She's not opening her mouth to any of this. Goated character April May. I don't know about that one. Storm Claymore. I'm kind of fed up with her at this point. Oh my goodness. These people are useless. Stop being a hater. Nah, I'm good. I don't very much like her. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. I'm afraid. It's probably here. Surely, right? Dude, they really want me to examine. You're serious? They like the thing that I actually needed to do was examine, and I didn't want to do it. And now, oh wait a minute, his painting is gone. Oh, I'm silly. Yeah, I should have examined. I wasn't paying attention. I was just annoyed when there's nothing else but examine here. Excuse me, sir. I didn't order this drink. Call Haterade. Dude, I don't understand what... Okay, I understand why you like her, actually, but I have no reason to like her, okay? This person is just annoying. What's this? Old photos? There are 2 lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 Incident Exhibit A. DL6 Incident Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. And it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. That is kind of funny. Photo lies on the desk. Maybe you should switch it with the one you took. I'll have to swap. Bruh. So I have to show these photos to like different people or something and see what they say. Yeah, I already saw this. Okay, anyway. Painting's gone. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah, it was a painting of... Wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow. Wait, what? What? So is that just not important? Is that detracting? What? Okay. Whatever. I'm out of here. This is really some Metroidvania backtracking here. That's pretty much the game. Find evidence and present it to pretty much everyone. Yeah. That I can see. That's pretty funny. Have a look at this. Look, I've said several times, I'm not telling you. Where did you... Aha! A reaction. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No, that's not right. They make more quality of life changes the further you go. Okay, good. You mean like in the later games you're talking about? Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have proof that it was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. I'm so close. Wait, what? What? Okay, whatever. I'll just go to Gatewater Hotel and show it to that guy. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. Oh, the later games. Okay. Metrovania streamer, try not to call games with backtrack a Metrovania challenge impossible. You already know it's impossible, dude. I call everything a Metrovania or, oh, that's a fighting game, but better. I'm very predictable in that regard, aren't I? That's right. Okay. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that it is him? An affidavit? This guy is way too excited about this. Well, thanks, but I don't think that will be necessary. Oh? Oh, I see. Well, later then, if you need it. Okay. It seems like I need to just ask him for it. Whatever. Well, sure, why not? Yes! I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it. Okay. So yeah, we need that. And we gotta go back to Miss May. This is so funny. This is pretty funny. We gotta go back to Miss May and show her that. Could you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. He told us everything he saw. He told us about the man you checked in with. He told us who he was. Now I'm getting somewhere. Ease your fears. Okay, she's vulnerable now. I should be gentle. Miss May, it would be easy for me to hand this affidavit to the police. If they get involved, wouldn't your boss be even more, inconvenienced? All I want to do is have a little chat with him. You won't tell me? Is that all you have to say? Yes. If it's so easy for you to get the police involved, then why don't you? Somehow I think you're not up to it, Show them a little kindness and they jump all over you. That had the opposite effect to what I hoped. Aww, poor little lawyer. And you were so close. This isn't working. I think I have worn out this piece of paper's usefulness. Wait, what? What? There's no shot. They got rid of my evidence. Do I have to choose the right option for that or something? The man in this photo is the one I want. Why did April May not want to talk about it? She must know him. Bruh. The fries in the back. Dude, why did they crumble up my paper? Or I don't know who did, but that's so bad. No shot, man. No shot. Is this supposed to happen no matter what I say? The bellboy seems to be out. Huh? The sound of water coming from the shower. La-di-da, money making, I got the money making blues. Someone seems to enjoy washing the showers. Dude, no shot. Okay, if that happens no matter what, then I'm not mad about that, but, you know. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. Where is that loafer? Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha, you again. Hello, Mr. Grossberg. Well. You were quite the thing, my boy. Excuse me? The trial. He was there? Reminded me of myself when I was a youth. I guess something got passed down through Mia, maybe. It brings back memories, it does. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. I apologize. It was all a bit too much for me, my boy. Seeing you today, well, I appreciate the reminiscing, but I'd much rather you gave me some information. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. I couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? You love his theme? It's funny. Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things have gone poorly for the girl. You were that worried about it, why didn't you offer to defend her? I asked before, but why did you refuse a request for defense? I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. Maybe I can find something that will inspire him to talk. The other day, I'm sure there was a big, pretentious-looking painting on that wall. Pretentious-looking? Well, you know the one I mean. Anyway, where did it go? Yes, well, I got rid of it. Got quite tired of the thing, really. I, sold it, you see. Yes, that's right. Sold it? I'm not sure I'd buy that. Wasn't that painting rather important to you, sir? Did something happen? I don't see how it's any of your business. Please, speak no more of that accursed painting. Whatever. Show him this. Excuse me, I was wondering about this photograph. Where did you get that? I borrowed it. Well, give it back at once. Mr. Grossberg, tell me about the man in this photo. Hey, what's up, Juan? Any clue? Working on that. I don't know what's going on. I am running around, I am chatting with these NPCs, and I am seeing if the story progresses further, pretty much. Brute force, if you will. He may have been in that hotel room with April May on the night of the murder. Do you know something about him? Anything? Very well. I'll tell you what I know. However, you didn't hear it from me if you follow. I follow. That man is Mr. Red White. That's him. That is indeed him. He's the president of Blue Corp. Jesse, we need to cook Mr. White. What is that a reference to? Is that a reference to anything? Red White. Blue Corp. They're something like a detective agency, right? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's Breaking Bad. Okay, yeah, I haven't watched Breaking Bad before. I've heard about it, though. Wait, someone was saying red, white, blue at like the beginning of this case or something. I don't remember when it was, but they were saying red, white, blue. That's crazy. So, is that a reference to this guy? The information pros. They sell information, you see. Sensitive information. Despite his name, Mr. Wright has the blackest reputation of any man in this country. Should you run across him, watch what you say. You wouldn't want him digging up any dirt on you. Selling information. Sounds like blackmail. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? I suppose. Oh, you should check out Mr. White in the Phoenix Wright live action movie. There's a Phoenix Wright live action movie. Uh-oh. Now that I've been made aware of this. I can't help but to find out more about this movie. That's for sure. Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. Even if April May couldn't have done it, he could have. Time to take action. Return photograph to Mr. Grossberg. Now, I must ask you to leave. I need to think about things. Alone. That means talk to him more, of course. Alright, whatever. I'll leave. Fine. The Blue Corp is another location added. Should I go back to the detention center first, though? Nope. It's okay. It's somewhat faithful to the source material, but at most a one-off. Yeah, one-off is okay, I guess. It could be worse, right? Okay, Blue Corp Incorporated CEO's office. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome. Please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name. What's your name? I was just incurably asking the title that you go by. Wright. Phoenix Wright. Incurably? Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Oh dear, he's one of those guys, huh? Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary? What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the worldly challenged. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? It's not very nice to say, Phoenix, right? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yipes. This guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Okay, this song is sick. I like it. Intensity song. Okay. Miss May. Let's ask about her. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. She has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed. She's paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties, but I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. There's no shot, man. That's such a dodgy response. Come on now. That's crazy. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter. The bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. You want me to speak? Put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't prosecution call him as a witness? You should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh ho ho. The police. The courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Oh, yeah, I didn't even notice this, but look, the painting is there. Isn't that the painting that that Grossberg had? That's funny. That's pretty funny. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. Yep. Ah, yeah. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Sell information? In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. Ah, in case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, is named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? There's something that's been bothering me. Yes, what might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. Where did you get it? Say, when did you get that painting? No idea. I forgot. I've seen that painting before. Yesterday, in fact. Why do I find that painting here today? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again. Who are you? Huh? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch. Zippo. Nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grody Burger. What? He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it. For it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume? Mr. Grossberg, yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. This painting was, until yesterday, hanging in Mr. Grossberg's office. Why does White have it now? Not hard to imagine a few possibilities. Okay, whatever, I'll go back. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat. Jumping Jehoshaphat. Oh, you. What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him, that much is clear. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. We saw this already. We heard this already. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. I asked before, but why did you refuse your request for defense? I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just... Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp. Red White's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg. Excuse me, Mr. Grossberg. I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes. And I know what it is. Your lovers. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? I think that painting is fairly Goaty proof. Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate? What's he talking about? Oh my goodness. Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? Good grief. All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name on the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It's hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. Man, is Discord still down? That's crazy. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago from now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. A medium? Her name was Misty Faye. Faye. Indeed. She was Mia's mother. She had been... Oh. It all makes sense. It all makes sense. It all makes sense. I see. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Wow. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. Wow, time to backtrack. Oh, oops. No. No. Okay, well, whatever. This triggered already. Apparently Miss May is in questioning. I doubt they'll let me talk to her today. Okay, good. It was a misclick. It's funny looking at this room. It seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Okay, the books, right? No, don't move. The books. Send me to the library. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which files should I take a look at? Red, white. So I guess this. I know. W. White. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? Let's see, J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of this. No W's, only L's. Yeah. An S. Suicide? Ew. She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Okay. Very interesting. I guess we just got a full clear. Shall I check Mia's file once more? Which file to check? A files that catch my eye. Misty Faye. That's Mia and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words. My mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the ESP that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, the lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite, who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... The record stops there. So Mia knew Grossberg. I'll go back to W, I guess. Okay, nothing. 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 I found this in Mia's files. So she was investigating Red White, as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court. Not a bad idea. That's it, really? Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. I think we're past needing to talk about April May. I gotta put this guy on the spot and quick. What's the matter? You seem distressed. This guy's a pro at pulling the wool over people's eyes. Gotta put them on the spot and quick. Stop that. Your hot gaze is giving me goosebumps. Well, we've gotta present the newspaper clippings, probably. There's no point in asking someone this crooked a straight question. I need some evidence I can use as ammo. What's wrong? Is something stuck to my face? Why, yes. There's my eyes and my nose and my mouth. But of course, I jest. You need not restrain your mirth, my friend. It is okay to indulge in my cosmopolitan sense of humor. I would not think less of you. Okay. Is this a good idea to show him, though? We kind of want this for the trial. Okay, Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation, Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No. I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Interphone. Secretary's office. Hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. Mr. White. This game is tongue twisting me now. You're wrong, Mr. White. Bruh. Excuse me? What I should be doing right now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Interphone. Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White? That you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor? I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And, thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to the court. Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner. The hatchet man. The liquidator. The killer man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you're in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you and you'll be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Butts. Harry Butts. Right, actually. Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe. I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Interesting turn of events. Can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me. And the prosecution will be in on it, of course. Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right. Mr. Wright. Oh, Maya. Great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Now I'm afraid we switched places. What? You mean, you? I explained what had happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother. My sister. And now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me. Is there anything I can do? Well... Well, you could cheer for me in court. Cheer for you? You mean, like a cheerleader? Huh? Yeah, like that. Alright, leave it to me. Huh? I better go get a uniform and some pom-poms. Well, wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way. No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then, come to the court tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Is he going to defend himself or something? The beginning of a new century, yet with a crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finished in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself. Tomorrow, the true culprit will appear as a witness. This is it. It's me or him. Okay, we're going to continue. Well, this is it, I guess. So yeah, all court cases you play in the games takes in the span of 3 days. Oh, okay. I see. This would be the second day. Then it'll be potentially one more day after this. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah, Phoenix, look. Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the public prosecutor's office yesterday. He told me that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story. I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie, to avoid being found out. There is no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth. You've changed. Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, right? Phoenix? Well, court will be opening for session soon. What? But wait, your defense attorney isn't even here yet. He's not. I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. Yeah, you gotta be an insane person to defend yourself in real life. But obviously this is a game. So, we've got our hero protagonist. He can't lose. He will not lose. Alright, here we go. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I'll be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of another witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask for Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Discord works again? Oh, okay, perfect, excellent. About time. At last. Alright, I need to attend his messages, because I saw that... Like, okay, I shouldn't say super important, but I need to attend to them. So just give me a second, guys. Sorry about this. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Let's continue along. Okay. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere. I'd like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Oh my goodness. Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White. My friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Ahem. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Ho ho ho. Oh my goodness. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. Let's see. It was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly reading to you some papers by the window. Then I heard a bed lamb coming from outside. What? Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. That is such nonsense. If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Such nonsense. How do you know what time it was? Because I am always absolutely perfect, you know? No. You're not getting away with that. You are so mistrusting, Mr. Lawyer. So what was the proper term for secretary again? Anyway, Miss May ordered room service for 9 o'clock. It happened soon after the room service arrived. That's what Miss May said too. True, the bellboy who brought the coffee saw Miss May. But he testified that he did not see you at the time. Ahem. This is your concern? Silly lawyer. Miss May received the coffee outside the room. Of course, he could not see me. You would need x-ray vision to pull off something like that. Tell us, what were you doing at the time? I was quietly perusifying, that's reading to you, some papers by the window. By window, you mean the one directly across from Fay & Co. Law Office? Correct. That's the only window you see. And there you were reading papers? Correct. The Gatewater is a businessman's hotel, and I'm a busy man who had business to do. Then I heard the bed lamb coming from outside. A bed lamb? It must have been when you attacked, I assume. We see. Continue. Surprised, I turned to look across the building. I turned to look at the building across the way. So you were reading your papers until you heard that sound? But of course, I am no snoop peeping out windows at night. No snoop? Yeah, right. You made a career out of snooping. It was then I saw him. A spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Spiky hair? Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Counting both eyes? 40. 40? Don't add them together. I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good. Hey, whose side is the judge on anyway? And what did you do then? I called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised, of course. What was Miss May doing at the time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on TV and was weeping openly. Did you know that she had been tapping the Fay office phone? Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Fay woman. You'd make a good politician, Mr. White. Oh, after all, I am El Presidente. Please continue. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course. Comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. I don't think that's what April May said. If they were both watching, I don't think that's what April May said. Anyway. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. The victim ran to the left and you gave chase. So we might need to present there. Are you sure about that? How many times must I say it? I am absolutely perfect. End of story. How many times must I hear that? Psst, Phoenix. Doesn't something about that strike you a little odd? Oh, this game gives you hints, huh? But yeah, that's definitely, yeah. Finally, there was a terrible impaction, then it was all over. Impaction? Don't you mean just impact? Ridiculosity. I think you need to brush up on your language skills. On second thought, perhaps I'd better leave the whole language thing alone. Did Edgeworth prep this guy too, I wonder? Anyway, I better find a weakness in there. Yeah, it's pretty obvious though. Blah, 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 blah. Alright. Oh, no. Oh, no, it was there. Okay. So, it was, what's her name? April May's account, right? Yeah. Wait, right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh ho ho, it is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. He's tapping the paper. He's tapping the paper. Caught you red-handed. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here. And the victim, here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? What? Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run to the left. So he did witness the killing? Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Miss May says right. Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? So, Miss May said right. Mr. White said left. So they're both right. Both witnesses are telling the truth for once. Ha! I doubt it. Or rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices. Or in the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Show the court where Mr. Wright was standing. Oh. What? Anyway, he was standing there. Yeah. This is where he was. Look. When the victim ran to the door, if he was watching from this point, it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes in ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Order. I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion. The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed. They do seem a bit far-fetched. Ho ho ho. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this, I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony. Why do these guys always just mess up their first... I mean, I guess it's hard to say everything the first time, but they always say something surface level the first time, and the second time they're like, okay, I'll spill all the details. So bad. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Left-siders in shambles, though. Let's be real. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her, savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her, and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see? You hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. Hold it. What do you mean by that? That is what I'm about to explain. You Americans, always so impatient, it does not become you. What? What is this guy saying? Isn't he American himself? Or I guess we don't know yet, right? But hey, buddy, you're in a... Yeah, okay. I was like, bruh, come on now. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. What do you mean, first? First? That is what comes before what happens next. You do speak English, right? Please, sit back, relax. I will try to use simple words for your benefit. First, she ran to the left. And then you hit her, savagely. That's my assault. I didn't hit anyone. No, Mr. Wright. There's no point in hiding things from this court. I'm not hiding anything. The prosecution requests that the defense refrain from interrupting the testimony. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Why is he mad at me? Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. What do you mean next? Next is what comes after first. I know that. Then that is all you need to know, Mr. Lawyer. As I said, she turned and made a desperate dash to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That's probably the suspicious part. Stop saying it was me. But it was you. Mr. Wright, if you claim that it was not you, then show us proof. Can I do nothing, right? Nothing? May I continue? That is what Miss May saw. So each of you saw different parts? Absolutely. That's right, of course. Where did he pick up that annoying phrase? Anyway, moving along. You see? You hit her twice. That's definitely not true, too. So were you watching both times? I suppose I was. And please excuse me for not testifying to this sooner. What do you think, Phoenix? I think we've got him right where we want him. He slipped. Let him laugh for now. I'll soon wipe that smile off his face. Yeah, she wasn't it twice. How do we prove that, though? Wait, wait. So... I don't know, like, is a blow what they want me to focus on? That's what I'm struggling with right now. All right, I'll try it. We'll see. Mr. White. The victim died from... Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. I just wanted to make sure. I don't know, because... anyway, whatever. The victim died from a single blow. Oh. What do you have to say to that? Now the chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White. Wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect? I'll refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Very well. The witness would care to revise his testimony. Crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, right now, White. Mr. White? Oh, okay. Oh, he's sad. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Wait, what? Then, the next moment... Oh, okay, looked at the Faye and Co window, okay. I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then, she turned and ran for the door. Then you did hit her with a single blow. Thwap. Dude, what? Thwapping. Okay. Alright. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Okay. Alright. You're not getting out of this one, Phoenix is saying. Deal with it. This is almost over. Well, see, I looked at the other window and I heard that thing fall. You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that? The glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yes? Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Huh? What? The glass stand was lying on the floor? That's the first I've heard of this. Why didn't you tell us about the stand before? Why? Me? Well, I was instructed not to. Wait! One moment. Give me a minute to gather my thoughts. I am so confused. White's falling apart. Your Honor, please, I ask that you do not allow the witness to be badgered any further. But Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. Yes, Your Honor. Edwards is on the ropes. Very well, the witness may continue his account. Yeah, he's done for. It's over for him. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. Did you? Miss Mia? Mr. White, did you know the victim personally? No, no, no. Triple no. How would I? How could I? I see nothing odd about the witness knowing the name of the victim. Mr. Wright, I will not have you harrying the witness. You're looking a little flustered, Edgeworth. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. Now, before, you said that she was hit before she ran. Yes, I must have been confused. But don't worry, we don't know what happened now. She turned and ran for the door. What did you do then? I gave chase, of course. He didn't say that, did he? He didn't say that, did he? No, no, not me. The killer, I meant. He gave chase. Mr. White, please try to remain calm. Mr. Wright here is only trying to fluster you with baseless accusations. Oh, right. Thank you, Miles. Huh? Called him Miles? Then you did her with a single blow. Whack. Oh, oops. No. I didn't mean to do that. No. I did not mean to do that. Press. And we're gonna present on the first one, probably. Whap. That doesn't sound like the savage attack from your earlier testimony. Oh, yes. Well, I am a man of peace, you see. Phoenix, you're getting a lot less talkative. He's probably afraid I'll catch him on something. Anyway, yeah, let's do it. Let's destroy this guy. Let's destroy this guy. Let's pwn him. Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. What? The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Oh. Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea it was a light stand. So tell me, exactly when was it you saw the stand? Answer the question. It isn't obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over. So, you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then? Correct? That would be no problemo, right? Nope. Big problemo. Problem here. What problem is this? Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred? Correct. That is so. It's conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand. What? Why couldn't you? You have proof? I sure do, Your Honor. A person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over. Why? Is it because of where it was positioned? Yeah. Yeah, it's here. Where it was positioned. Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fay Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Yeah. Oh. Hi there, Zombie Zeke. Yep, Mr. White is getting destroyed. Torn apart. Shredded into pieces. Ownage. Mr. White? You did it, didn't you? Oh yeah, that's right. You can yell objection in the microphone. Yeah, I remember seeing that in the DS manual. Is that implemented in Melon DS? I don't think so. Oh, maybe actually. It looks like it is. Hey. Very nice. Yeah, I remember seeing that in the DS manual. Mr. Your Honor, Miss Mia. Heh. Looks like we're about to get our verdict. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White? I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. the way you pointed at his head, he's like, I'm so big brain. I am so smart. That's so funny. The wiretap? The murder is irreverent, Your Honor. Order. Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do, Your Honor? The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by whom? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct? You're most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes. In order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. That is when I saw the accursed light stand. That's so crazy. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. He went to the place the wiretap. He could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture that it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretap. Leave it to me. I feel faint. April May does not exist, Your Honor. Legit. Like, Edgeworth could have said that, and the judge would be like, oh, actually, this is a pretty groundbreaking evidence revealed. And then Mr. White would be like, oh, yes, that's actually right. That's correct. I was the only one in the hotel room. I forgot. Yeah. Okay. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. Yeah, whatever. Liar. So, you saw the stand before the night of the incident, and this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over. By the sound? Correct. That is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. What am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. Yeah. But he's gonna say some more stuff, I imagine. He has to. There's literally nothing in this testimony right now. Well, maybe there is. There's probably a date that I missed, but yeah. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. What? Whatever. I had entered the Faye & Co. law offices. Was it really you that went into the office? Okay, come on, Phoenix. Come on. Or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Faye & Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went into the Faye & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Why did you tap Mia's phone? Wait, so so the wiretap would have his fingerprints, right? Theoretically, but we don't have forensics right now, so I don't know. It's technically not impossible for Mr. White to have touched the wiretap at some point, but I don't know. I mean, come on now. We gotta progress the story, so there's gonna be something wrong here. This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. Yeah, right. That is when I saw this glass light stand. Is it though? Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beautacious thing deserves attention, does it not? Fingerprints don't even exist, Your Honor. That is all. Yeah, that... Man, there's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well. Maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. It is the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Faye & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I'd run out of ammo. Wait, huh? Wait, what? The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more? I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix! Huh? Phoenix, over here. I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. What is this? A daydream? A dream during the day? A hallucination? Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Hey, Phoenix. There's no way that's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. Yeah, you're Maya? Didn't you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. Wait, what in the world? So, Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but I am also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. What is this? But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen, you've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh yeah, the one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix. White wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item, glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th? That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? Wait, so do we even have this information before, though? We did not, so I guess we had to go through this nonsense. Okay, whatever. Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. We didn't. Okay, yeah. Okay, whatever. So this game just wants to throw some curveballs, I guess. Like, just change it up for fun or whatever. And of course, now we have magical powers involved, so... Protagonist cannot lose. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. OMG, Cruci trying out Ace Attorney, let's go. Thrill Junkie, hey, what's up? Yeah, pleasant to see you come through. Yeah, I'm indeed trying out Ace Attorney. It's been interesting so far. I'm on the first game past the... How do I call it? It's the second case, the second day, and after the little examine minigame, whatever you want to call it, the examine, wander around and talk to people thing. So I am now understanding more about how this game changes things up. Turnabout Sisters, yes, that's the name of the episode. Thank you. Yeah, Turnabout Sisters. But yeah, it's been interesting. The characters are not straightforward, which I guess is cool. Makes it interesting and makes it fun. I can't say I'm a fan of the examine thing, but maybe it'll grow on me. We'll see. Still early in this game. Yeah. Glad I'm enjoying it so far. Yeah, absolutely. You know, I wish that this game did have voice acting, but also that's just a skill issue, because I get tired. Like, not like tired of, but like, you know, I get like physically tired after reading for like a long period of time. So reading aloud, that is. So that's the struggle. But hey, at least, you know, it keeps me engaged. It forces me to stay engaged. Because otherwise, I would probably, like, you know, doze off or something in the middle of dialogue. But yeah, it's been fun. It's been good. Yep, I'm gonna play the other two games too, so that'll come at a later time. Probably not right away after I finish this game, but at some point for sure. Yeah, you think the remaster would have it? The remaster's not even having it is so sad. Yeah, I want to play the original because, you know, when I had first seen this game, it was from another streamer playing it. And that was like the, what's it called, lasting impression on me, right? So I wanted to play the DS versions. And also it's something I can easily play on the go. Obviously you can do that with the remaster version, I imagine, too, with the Switch. But I like something less, what's the word? Like a DS is like something you're comfortable taking with you, you know? Which is unfortunately not as much. But yeah. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. Receipt updated in the court record. Okay. Alright, whatever. Sure. The court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant... Rather, are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yeah, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there's nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please, give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. All right. So we just gotta wait for him to say, the week before the murder. I mean, can we? Okay, hold on. Let me just go through this again. He doesn't. Oh no, this is the same stuff. Okay, never mind. This is a waste of time. Blah, 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 blah. He even says, I have to show him the evidence Mia gave me. Yeah, okay, he didn't say anything new, so yeah, we just gotta do it. That's so sad. Oh, and okay, literally says the date of purchase is the day before the murder. So, okay, never mind. It was gonna be there regardless. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? Waha, you're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand and the date of purchase. Why? That's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Bay and Cove law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No. It's impossible. Uh-oh. He's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree that you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of... Oh dear. Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There's a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. Yeah, that was strange, wasn't it? And it got rid of the date or it got rid of the time that it said on there too. That was so weird. I guess the only reason I'm like particularly perturbed by that is because I latched onto that before it was relevant, and it was gone afterwards. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Yeah. You about to update the autopsy report again. Oh my goodness. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth. Shaking my head. If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether your claims have have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. That's insane, man. Yeah, there's implicating evidence here, and he's just like, nah, it's not conclusive. We gotta wait a little longer. We gotta allow for the prosecution to pick up back their feet. That's so ridiculous, man. I mean, this seems to be like a world where it's not like innocent until proven guilty. It seems like it's like guilty and until proven innocent for the most part. So I guess there's that, but still, that's pretty sad. This would be so ridiculous in real life. Obviously, it's a game, but still. Yeah. I mean, I guess it's a compelling mechanic to have for a game like this where you're solving murder mysteries, but still, that's like purely for plot. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. I have to sure to come up with, or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. Japan court system? That would make sense. I guess they didn't want to refer to Japan in the localization. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't played the Japanese version, obviously. Or know what it would say, but... They haven't referred to Japan a single time. They've referred to America once. And it had nothing to do with, like, law. Yeah, that's interesting. But I guess in Japan, if you get, like, indicted, they have pretty high confidence that you're guilty. Because, like, if they think you're not guilty, they probably won't indict you, right? But anyway. Mr. Your Honor. May I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. Right, the localization changes setting to LA. Oh. Wow, that's that's quite the jump now, is it? That would change things. People like to call the setting Japanifornia. Okay. Yeah, you know, if it's like a fictional LA, then I'll accept that. But if it's like LA in the US, that's ridiculous. Because why would they even want to refer to LA as LA then? With all that they have going on in this story so far. At that point, just make up a fictional city. Like what Big Hero 6 did, like San Francisco, where it's like Tokyo, but not in Japan, basically. Or whatever, you know, you get the idea. Like, point being, they could have just made a fictional town or fictional city with, you know, make-believe biomechanics or whatever. The witness will stay. What is this? What? Mia? Phoenix. Read this note out loud. Mia? What's this? What is this? Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. Alright, man, whatever. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Oh, he's not talking, okay. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please, stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White? Admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Okay. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright, Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's kind of goofy. We don't even know what was. Anyway, whatever. We gotta continue the story, right? That's all that matters. They're setting up like the magical powers that Maya has, or like the Faye family has, or something. I guess that's the point of this. This series loves its puns. Yeah, it would appear that way for sure. Zenryoku told me about that one. This court finds the defense. Rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. Oh, yeah. Let's go. That is all. The court is adjourned. Court is adjourned. Okay. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations. You're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live. My time here is running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No, there's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief. I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix? Can you come to the office tonight? Say, 9 o'clock? The office? I'll see you later. Chief. Mia. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came. Mia? I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then. I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? Bwahaha. You should see your face. Mia. What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What did I look like? My sister? Look like? You were her. Might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... Huh? She meant the office. She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me? Maya Faye reporting for duty. Wait, no. On second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick. Maya here. Ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick? You know what this means? We're partners. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Oh, okay. Thanks, Maya. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Wait, so did we just solve the whole case then? What about the other one? What about the other trial? Or does the fact that he admitted it in court just kind of slows things off? I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. Right. Okay, Nick, let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy. Burgers. There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a wasting. Yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, I guess it's nice, but I don't know. I mean, I don't understand the point of all that other than like to set up the magical powers. Okay, wait up. Well, it seems that we finished this episode, which is a nice note to close on for this stream. Turnabout Samurai. Okay. Cool. Well, folks, hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for tuning in, all of you that did. We'll continue probably tomorrow. We'll see. Tomorrow or this upcoming week. So, look forward to it. It'll be after the aria as usual. And we'll try to progress as much as we can. Yep. Later, guys. Thanks again.